Hi.
Hello, welcome in, darling.
Hello, hello. I look a little rough.
You're fine, honey. Do you consent to be on a live and potentially all platforms?
I do.
Alrighty. What brings you up tonight? What's your name?
My name is Jayla.
Jayla. Welcome up, Jayla. What brings you up tonight?
Okay, so I kind of need advice just on I'm 20 years old. I've
Oh,
been
you're
dating
so
a lot
young.
of, I
Mm-hmm.
know, right? But I've been dating a lot of older men, and they've shown me certain things and certain lifestyles that I like, but keeping a man in a lifestyle just don't work like that. I
Now,
just want to know how can I
let
make
me tell you something, young lady. Let me just be honest with you, right? Because you're young and you're 20. I think those men are draining your youth.
They are. You're
They
absolutely
are.
right.
They're draining it. Because looking at you, and that when I say you look older, I never mean your face is wrinkly or it's falling on the floor. That's not what I mean.
Like more
But they
mature.
are sucking the life out of you.
Literally, they are.
Yeah, they are. And they have something in our community, and don't be offended. But this is, we don't want to have men use us up so much that we get to a point where we feel like we washed. We
Right.
don't want that, right? So
Right.
you are too young for a man to be men to be doing what they want to do and how they want it to. I want you to take a spiritual journey. I want you to take a break. I'm not saying you can't date. I'm not saying you can't do that. But I want you to be selective about who you give your energy and your body to. And that's just me being real with you. All
Thank you.
right?
I feel like you're absolutely correct. I feel like God has been speaking to me these past few days and telling me I need to fast and telling me I need to come closer to him. He's been showing me signs that I should be calling out to him and praying more and reading my Bible more. Honestly, you aren't the only person who's told me to start my spiritual journey, but I believe in you. I believe you're absolutely correct. I just need to level my pockets. I need to level up my
Right.
pocket.
And
Like,
outside of that is, I don't want to ask too many questions, right? And you don't have to answer. Is this, are you making your money this way, or do you have a way where you can make money? Do you have a job, or
no,
is this
yeah,
the
no,
way
no,
you're
no.
making your money?
It's not like that. I work like a 9 to 5, but it's just like the man I used to date, like he was a military man. He didn't have to work. He was always paying for everything. He told me I didn't have to work, and then of course that went bad. And ever since then, it's just like it's kind of hard to get to the level I was at when I was with him. Because you stop not being with them and make you feel like, oh, you're broke now, you ain't got shit, But the truth is, it ain't even like that. It's like
Yeah, but at 20, I don't expect a 20-year-old to have their whole entire life together.
exactly, and I
I
agree
don't
with that.
expect that.
I agree with that. But that's the first thing motherfuckers want to say. The moment things ain't cool, they want to throw that into your face, like, "Oh, you're broke. You ain't got this. You ain't got that." But I don't mean you ain't got none of this, Or without me, I'm taking this, Like it's something like that. Like it's always a give and take. I just want to know how can I level up my pockets myself, Like that's what I need, like
So
that.
outside of you working and outside of you going to work, you need to start some type of small business on the side where you're making residual income. You could sell lashes, hair, headbands, something, nail polish, something. That's what I want you to do.
Okay.
You could do battles on TikTok where let's battle, let's do a match, okay, and make money. Find other ways outside of your job to generate income.
That's
Can
smart.
we do that?
Yes, I can do
Mm-hmm.
that. I was thinking about like baking or something, like
Yes,
that
yes.
sounds beautiful.
And we see that cooking with Kaya is going viral from
Oh
cooking.
yeah, it definitely is.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Jump on a bandwagon. I'm not saying you got to do what she's doing, but find your way of doing it.
Yeah, for
Hmm.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, my last piece of advice again would just be slow down. Slow down. Slow down. You are young. You have your whole life ahead of you. Do not let these men wear you out. Do not let them do that. Take a break. So even if that means you could date a guy, but you ain't kissing on them, you ain't kissing frogs and laying up with frogs. No.
Right.
Give that a break because it
Thank
starts
you.
to wear on you. You start to see it on you. All right?
Hmm.
Come back and keep me updated,
I
Jayla. All right,
absolutely
darling?
will. Thank you. I love you so much.
You're welcome, beautiful. Bye bye. So young. And that message is for all my young girlies. Do not allow, you know what? Not even younger women. I'm gonna say all the ladies here watching. Because if you allow a man to just run through you. And I'm not just saying sex, right? Because sex can definitely change your energy and change your look. I think it does. I think when you're having intimacy and a man is draining you, it definitely just changes your look. I don't know why, but it does. But if he's doing that physically, energetically, spiritually, honey, it starts to wear you down. You start to look older. You start to look washed up, washed out. You don't have that glow to you. You just don't have that glow. Like you could just tell when a woman or even a man, you can even tell both genders, when a woman or even a man has been sleeping with so many people, it's just on them. You like, you, mhm. So it's good to take a break. It's good to take a break. I'm not here to judge anyone's lifestyle. I'm not here to judge that. Right? Get it how you live it. Not everyone has a 9 to 5. Not everyone has support. Not everyone has a person they can go to. But I'm just saying, at least 3 times a year, people need to take a break for 30 days and 30 nights. No meat, green juices, water, gym. Thank you, Abel. Like that type of cleanse, a real cleanse, fresh air, no smoking, no drinking, none of that. Because it starts to wear on you. It just starts to it's on you. Do you
I've been on
consider? Do
yes,
you
I
consent?
consent to everything. Yes.
Okay.
So I've been on here before. You gave me level up advice. I know I didn't take my nose rings out. I know, but I do got a different question. So I've been dating this man now. We've been going on for 2 months. I only give a man like 3 months to like figure out like what are we doing. And we
Hmm.
coming up on like the 3 months and like now I'm kinda like, how do I like, cause I don't wanna come off pushy to be like, what are we doing? Like, but I kinda wanna be like, we coming up on 3 months, like, cause it's been going good. Like we have been, I feel like this is the first man that I dated correctly. So like
Hmm.
in a sense of like we're not like overseeing each other. Like every time we see each other, we are literally just going out on dates. We recently went out yesterday ice skating, and we're
Oh,
going
that's
out
cute.
again
Hmm.
ice skating on this following Sunday. But I kind of like want to like what are we doing? Because we coming up on the 3 months, but I don't want to be pushy with it.
Yeah, if he hasn't said anything about it, maybe he's not ready to be in a
Yeah,
relationship. Yeah. Because
and then
men are usually after, I would say, after 4 to 5 dates, they start talking about, or 3 dates.
so
After
then
3 dates, they start saying, "Oh, I want you to be mine." And then, by the sixth date, it's like we go together kind of
So
thing.
I
Go
guess
ahead.
then in a sense because like I dated men in the past and like I had the conversation and they would be like, oh, I thought this was what we already were. So like I don't assume because like when you assume you could, that's how you kind of get your feelings hurt.
No.
So like I guess like in my head I'm just like because I've been in situations where they're like, yeah, like I didn't even think like what's understood and I don't do what's understood don't have to be explained. Like I need you to explain because I gotta hold you accountable, you know. So like I don't know like
What I know for sure, I can say this for sure, that's a fact. A man is not going to say, "Oh, what is understood," or whatever. He's going to say, "You're mine.
yeah
You're my girl. You're not to be talking to nobody else. You're mine. I don't want to hear you talking about any other dudes. I'm not talking to anyone else. You're not talking to anyone else." They will
yeah.
make that crystal clear. Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess that was my question. Like, it's just like I feel like I be a little put. Like, I don't want to say pushy, but like I'm an overthinker. So like I always need to know questions and things of that sort. So like I've been trying to like date differently and just like let me just let you lead because like I feel like even when I oppose the question now, I feel like oh well you probably just said that because like I put it in your face and like of course you expect the answer. Yeah, I don't like the confusion of it, but I feel like things been going good, and I also just feel like maybe like we live like I don't want to say we live too far, but like we don't really. He works 2 jobs too, so like he works an overnight job, then he works a full-time job during the day. So I feel like I feel like I be too understanding to men. I'm like I want to be a little selfish with myself, like because you know like I can understand what you're going through, like I still want to be selfish because like I want what I want too, you know.
Yeah, but are you not dating other people? You're not
I am
dating?
I am dating other people, but I feel like I kind of want to like trickle down to like finding a partner. So I am dating other people, and like it was another man that like asked me to be his girlfriend after like a week, but I'm just like
No,
whoa,
no, no,
like
not after a week. Not after a week.
yeah. So it was weird. So that's I'm just like no, like that's a red flag to me because you don't even know my last name for real. So yeah,
Right, right. Okay, yeah. This guy just sounds like maybe he's not ready for a relationship with you, Brenda. That's what it sounds like to me. And I think you know that. I'm sure you feel
Yeah.
that.
So I kind of asked it last night, and I was just like, "How do you think things are going?" And he was just like, "I feel like they're going good." And I kind of just like, "Do you see like going in a relationship?" And he was just like, "Yeah, do you?" And I feel like I didn't want to ask the question, but like I'm just such like in my like I don't like to waste my time, but like I don't know.
You know, I would have never asked. I just
Yeah,
wouldn't have asked. And if he didn't even answer the question by saying, "What do you mean? I thought we went together. I thought you were my
yeah,
girlfriend." If he didn't even respond in that way, he's not serious. It just sounds like, all
yeah,
right, I could, I want some lady time. I want to be around, a lady. Let me
yeah.
hit up Brenda. We could go ice skating. She's pretty to look at. She has a good vibe. And have y'all crossed that line, Brenda?
We did cross the line,
Oh,
but like
girl.
we don't
Oh,
do
girl.
every.
That's why.
It was only once. It was only once though. Like it wasn't like it's not like every time we go out. Like literally yesterday, it was like we always meet up and then we just go home. So it was only once.
So after that once, did the energy change?
It didn't change at all. Like I feel like the energy got a little better, but like we just don't see each other a lot though. And like I guess with
But that's
me,
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Brenda. If he got a taste of the cookie,
so
he
for
got a
me,
taste of the cookie, and
for
he.
for me, I started entertaining other men who I can like who had more availability for me. So I kind of dialed back on him. So
Mhm.
that's why like we haven't saw each other. Like he was the one that like planned Sunday. Like hey, I want to see you on this day. Like because like I wasn't really like texting him because I started entertaining other people who were just like a little bit more accessible. So I don't want to say like I don't think his energy changed toward me. It was kind of just like this is like we in this. I don't do long distance, and it's not. We're not even long distance. It's just like we stay like on two neck of the woods. Like we're like an hour apart, so we always meet in the middle. But he do work. He works Monday through Friday, like 10 to 7. Then he works overnight as well. So again, like his off days are like Sunday. Like so, I don't know. Like, but I feel like I dial back just because I'm just like I expected more because we have been dating for 2 months.
It doesn't. Let me tell you something. It really doesn't matter. When a man likes you, Brenda, he could work two shifts, work from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. the next morning. He's calling you.
Yeah,
Hello, I'm on stay on the phone with me, babe. All right, can I see you for 10 minutes? I
yeah,
know. Can I see you for 1 hour? I'ma just drive to you real quick. Just come downstairs. I got flowers, I got food. All right,
yeah.
I'm gonna go back to work. I'm coming back.
Yeah,
There's
because
no
I
such
experienced that
thing.
before. Yeah,
You know, you
I
know.
think I think for me it's just like because I started dating him differently. I'm just like, why isn't this working? Because like I'm not dating him how I normally date. Like normally I date and I'm very clingy, so I'm like, let me not like. I'm a Cancer mom. I'm a lover girl. Like I've been single for 2 years, so like now I'm just like, oh my god, like it's the holidays, so like I feel like around the holidays people really want to push a relationship. So like maybe that's what it is. Cause like deep down I'm just like, dang, like why
And
isn't
maybe
this
he's
not?
waiting until after Christmas because
No,
maybe he don't.
he said we exchanging Christmas gifts on Sunday too. So that's why I'm just like, what is going on with this? Like, I don't like the.
And what did you buy him for Christmas?
I haven't even got like for me, I haven't even got anything. But like, I'm like I do like facials and stuff. So I was just gonna get him like I'm not gonna go big on the Christmas gift. I got him like this little man bag, and I was just gonna fill up with like beard oil and smell goods and stuff like that. Like I'm
No,
not gonna go
someone said
crazy, you know.
socks.
Socks. I got him some little Gap
Tony, I
shirts
think
too.
I think Tony's a man. Tony said
To,
exchange. Why would you exchange? A man said that, I think.
to
Yeah.
exchange a gift. I mean, it's holidays. Do you not exchange gifts?
Yeah, but not for someone who's not being real serious. They said socks.
Socks. I had bought him so I went to Marshall and I saw some little like undershirts. So I did get the undershirts, but I'm not gonna go like crazy because I don't feel like we there to for me to like, because I was fighting myself because I normally like one thing about like when I like a man, I do like trick off a little bit. So I did go to the Nike outlet and I walked out because I'm just like, no, we're gonna keep
But
it
that's not your man
very.
for your man though,
That's true.
Brenda. For your
That's true.
man. This ain't
That's
we
true.
don't even got a title. This a stranger you
That's
shopping
true
for.
though. Yeah, I think I'm just in this. Like, I guess for me, like, I'm like a more so like I be needing a closure. Like, hey, like like not even closure. Like, I'm the type like I always like, hey, the reason why I'm finna stop talking to you is because like I don't feel like it's going anywhere. Is that still like okay for me to do? Like, hey, like, cause I like to like let men know, like, hey, like, let's not ever text me again.
I feel like if I'm being honest, that you only need this because you gave yourself to him, right? You crossed that line.
I don't think
So
so though. I
I
honestly
think
like.
I know you may not think, but I think as ladies, I'm not saying it's always the case, but once we give ourselves in that way, then we get more emotionally attached versus a man, you know? So I think that's what it is, Brenda.
I don't think I'm emotionally attached because it wasn't like the best thing. Like it was like I could have like it's not like every time I see him like so like I don't think I'm like emotionally attached because like I didn't like has did that and I'm just like every time I see you like it's not I don't even get that feeling.
But there's, and you know, and I'm gonna say this because we grown, right?
Yeah.
There's a difference between being dignitized and emotionally attached, right?
Okay, that's
Those are
true.
two different
Yeah, that's
things,
true.
right? Okay.
Yeah,
Emotionally attached means I gave you me. I gave you me, my body, my soul.
yeah,
You know,
that's
that's
true.
different, you know? So even if it wasn't good, you still gave yourself to him, you know? And I'm
Yeah,
sure someone else watching and listening is going through the same thing.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you get
Y'all
to
in the comments
decide.
going
Mhm.
crazy. Chill out.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's true. Like, yeah, I'm probably gonna end it because I do feel like, I feel like sometimes you just be needing to hear from somebody else. Because I know ultimately, but sometimes you just be needing to hear like, yeah, girl, go ahead and wrap it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
So
know.
it's up to you. You
It
know,
was
it's
fun
up to you
while,
to.
like, no, I feel like I came on here, like, I was really like, should I ask Ashley this question? Because I always watch it. And I'm like, let me, like, I think I do just need this final answer because I feel like it just be like, okay, ice skating cute. Like, he had invited me ice skating. I asked every man who I dated, like, who I was dating to take me ice skating. He was the one to plan it. So I'm like, oh, that's cute. Like, like, you listened and you did, da da da, out the band. But, like, yeah, I think it
But
was
for
just
you
like,
guys to be going ice skating again says low effort. You know what I mean? And when I
so
mean,
no, so what? No, what happened was,
oh,
so he planned it, and so he planned it out of place. So we only had 30 minutes. So he was like, "Oh, we can go next Sunday because we didn't have a long time with it."
okay, but
And it was
still,
something that
he
I
could have
really
said,
want.
you know
Yeah,
what, we did ice skating. Let's go make hot cocoa from scratch. That's what I
that's true.
mean. He could have just changed up the activity. Let's go make a mug from scratch. You know,
That's true.
it's the holiday time. Let's make a little Christmas tree, a cookie Christmas tree at a event space or something. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. You know, it could have been, you know, within the same activity realm. But
that's true.
Brenda, I don't know, Brenda. The chat is saying you're making excuses for him.
The
And you're
chat be
too
going
pretty.
crazy, and,
You're
they be
too pretty,
scared to
girl.
come on the camera themselves. I hate like okay, let me go on the rant. I hate when women like don't uplift women like in the comments because like we all been there, done that. So instead of like being in
Mhm.
the comments like oh brother, like child, I need y'all to be realistic with yourself. Like I'm coming on here just for some advice. Like
Yes.
ultimately, I know the decision that I have to make. But like if you're gonna be a girl's girl, be a girl's girl. Don't be in the comments like going crazy when y'all scared to hit camera and connect. So like just chill out
Ooh,
because it takes a lot
ooh.
to come on here and be vulnerable and like you be
It does.
clipped up on Ashley's page, but
It
chill out. The heck?
And I
That's
will
all I had
say,
to
I
say.
saw equally outside of those comments, some people were saying, Brenda, you are beautiful. You
Yeah,
are beautiful and you deserve better. I'm also seeing that too.
yeah, no, I appreciate it, but like, no, I'm just saying in general, like,
Mhm.
it takes a lot to come on here and like put yourself out there, and it be like so
Absolutely.
many people on here that just like if you can't do it, don't bash somebody else. Like we're just
Yep.
women, everybody want love at the end of the
Yep.
day, so
Yep.
it just takes that. So like, I'm just saying like, be nice. It's like the world is already mean. Be nice. Don't be in the comments being Scrooge. That's crazy. But I appreciate you,
Absolutely.
Ashley. Like I do appreciate it. I
No,
just needed
no,
the
you're
advice.
welcome. And I totally understand where you're coming from. And I heard the part where you said everybody wants love, you know, and you get to decide that, Brenda. If this is okay for you, right? That's what I always tell the ladies or the men. If you're okay in a situation, we don't have to like it
For
as
sure.
long as you have peace with it. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
So if you have peace, it really
No,
don't
I
matter.
don't. I don't got peace. That's why I'm on here talking to you.
Okay.
Like, that's why.
You know, but I wanted to put that. I wanted to bring that forward
No, for
just in
sure. No,
case.
I
Yeah,
totally
yeah.
get that. But I feel like as women, sometimes you do just be needing that little like, not from your friends, because your friends have that bias too. Like, girl, I'm with you when you right. Like, no, sometimes you
Mhm.
need that. Like, no, you being stupid. And I understand. So no,
Yes.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome, beautiful. I think you're gorge. I think
Thank
you're
you.
gorge, and you don't have to settle for that. Like, come on. You know, there is a guy who will say, you know what, babe? I want to be with you. Let's go make hot cocoa. Let's go ice skate. You could get that. You could get that, girl.
Yeah, I
I
could.
think so. Mm.
But all right, guys, y'all have a good night. Thank you so much, Ashley.
You too, darling. Bye bye. For the ladies in the chat who are saying Brenda is desperate, I want you to know this, right? Okay? I want to say this. Don't act like you're not. Don't act like you haven't had a moment where you weren't desperate. Okay? Let me run that back again. I want you to think of a moment if you're single. If you were just single before you got married, before you got into a relationship, before you got into your situationship, and you've been single for so long, you've been talking up to your friends, mentors, you've been watching every video. You just said to yourself, you know what? I don't know what is going on. I just can't find a guy. Should I just go back to my ex? Should I just go back to my baby daddy? As a matter of fact, I'm going to call up Tyrone real quick. I can't stand him. Should I call him up real quick? Girl, it's been forever. I need to, knock the dust. Or this cat, baby. Let me just call him real quick. But you know what? I don't even want to deal with that right now. You know what? Forget it. What? Let's keep it real, ladies. Let's keep it real.